You hear that sound, you see that car, and you think to yourself, yo, I need that. It's the ultimate dream, right? The low slung body, the engine screaming as you fly down the road. It's a reward we tell ourselves we all deserve. It's why we work hard. But buying one of these 8 cars might be the biggest financial mistake you ever made. I'm talking a complete nightmare. Yeah, I know, you probably see them on the streets looking like $1,000,000, and you probably definitely wanted one. But before you drain your saving account, I'm going to show you the wallet-busting problems hiding under the hood. For many of these cars, a $10,000 repair bill is not a matter of if, but when. So today we're pulling back the curtains on some of the models that will literally drain your entire bank account with the insane bills and potential catastrophic repairs. These are 8 sports cars that you should probably never ever buy. Kicking off our list is the car they call the baby Ferrari. The Alfa Romeo 4C is a stunning lightweight Italian sports car with a carbon fiber body that promises a pure driving experience. And it absolutely delivers when it actually works. Here's a crazy fact. The main frame of the car is carbon fiber body chassis, only weighs 143 pounds. That's legit supercar technology. The secret of the 4C isn't that it's just unreliable though, but it's a super delicate and specialized machine. The main issues are the ridiculously finicky electronics and the weird gearbox problems from the early models. But the insane financial danger comes from that exotic body. The carbon fiber top, which is awesome, costs a fortune to repair if it's damaged in a crash. And most of the time, they just throw the entire car away. Yo, I'm not even kidding. Simple body panels can cost you thousands of dollars to replace for a tiny fender bender. Parts are hard to find and almost no one knows how to work on them, which means your car could be at the shop for months, costing you a fortune. Even a required bolt tightening service could cost you anywhere from $800 to $2,000 for tightening a bolt. I mean, it's a beautiful car, but it might spend more time being repaired than actually being driven. This is one of the most beautiful and best sounding cars on the planet. The Maserati GranTurismo has a Ferrari V8 engine, and its sound is a symphony that few cars could match. It's pure Italian passion. Unfortunately, it also comes with pure Italian financial pain, especially in the early models. The number one fear for anyone who owns this car is the transmission. The later automatic versions are fine, but the early Cambio Corsa gearbox eats clutches for breakfast. A clutch can last you as little as 18,000 miles before you have to go spending $4,000 to $5,000 on a new one. Can you believe that? And beyond that, the GranTurismo is famous for its terrible electrical gremlins, messing with everything from the sensors to the screen. On early engines, there was a camshaft problem that could cause a horrible rattle and lead to repair bills so expensive you wouldn't even believe it. This car tempts you with its amazing sound, but the repair bill could literally leave you financially shipwrecked. Next up, we have the AMG C63 Coupe. This thing is an absolute monster. It's pure German muscle. Yo, they shoved a massive hand-built 6.2 liter V8 engine into a tiny luxury coupe and created a tire-shredding beast with a legendary sound. The secret here isn't that just the car is expensive to own, but that there's a ticking time bomb hiding in that incredible engine. So while the V8 is mostly strong, the early models have a massive flaw with the head bolts. The original bolts were made from cheap material that literally just corrodes and stretches, letting coolant pour into the engine, and boom, it's dead. Hydrolock, catastrophic engine failure. Fixing it before it breaks could cost thousands, but a new engine could cost you tens of thousands of dollars. On top of that bomb, the cost to fuel this thing is astronomical, and the routine checkup will kill your wallet. A full brake job is over $1,000, and you'll need new rear tires constantly. The car is incredible, but it demands a massive budget and a huge preemptive fix to avoid financial ruin. The Jaguar F-Type is easily one of the most beautiful sports cars of the last 20 years. Seriously, just look at it. It's a successor to the legendary E-Type, and its supercharged engine and insane looks makes everyone want it. But under that stunning body lies a reputation for crazy expensive problems. The F-Type is known for having electrical quirks, but the bigger fears are mechanical. Jaguar used cheap plastic coolant pipes on both the V6 and the V8 engines. Plastic. Yo, that's guaranteed to fail. And if the leak isn't caught in seconds, your entire engine could overheat and die. That's a $10,000 mistake right there, y'all. And on top of that, on the V6 and the V8 models, there are known issues with the timing chain. You will start it up and hear that rattle, and if you ignore it, your engine is gone. Again, it's a car that steals your heart with the looks and sound, but it will break it with a sudden wallet-destroying repair bill. Okay, we are halfway through the list, and the potential repair bills are already insane. If you're learning how not to completely go broke buying a car, smash that like button, subscribe right now. I mean, it's free, it helps the channel, and you don't want to miss out on the heavy hitters that we have coming up next, because the prices get even crazier. Now let's get back to the cars that will destroy your bank account. Hold up, wait a minute. An SUV on a sports car list? Well, when that SUV has a 5.0 liter supercharged V8 pushing out 500 horsepower, you bet it qualifies. The Range Rover Sport SVR is a physics-defying beast that can haul a family around while being faster than most sports cars. The problem? It combines Land Rover's legendary unreliability with its own set of high-performance issues. It's the worst of both worlds. The number one issue is the insane air suspension system, which is famous for leaks and failures. A fix could easily cost you thousands of dollars, but the V8 engine also has a huge problem. The timing chain guides are known for failure points made of plastic that becomes brittle and breaks. You'll hear a rattle, and if you ignore it, you guessed it, catastrophic engine failure damage. On top of that, the electric gremlins are what the brand is known for, affecting everything. Owners love the performance, but they live in constant fear of the next warning light, knowing that any trip to the dealer will cost them thousands. Alright, this car right here is a complete legend, but for all the wrong reasons. The E60 BMW M5 is an engineering marvel, featuring a screaming 5.0 liter V10 engine straight from a Formula One car. It's the first sedan to ever have a V10, and it's an absolutely amazing experience. For the first 5 minutes, it runs properly between catastrophic explosions. This car isn't just known for a few issues, it's considered one of the most financially risky cars BMW has ever made. The S85 V10 engine is infamous for rod bearing failure. This isn't a matter of if, but when. Every single one of these engines has this problem. If you don't spend $3,000 to fix it before it breaks, the bearing will fail and take the entire engine with them. You'll be left with a repair bill that could easily exceed $20,000 or more. On top of that, the throttle actuator always fails, and the SMG transmission has a hydraulic pump that also breaks, costing thousands to replace. The E60 M5 is a literal ticking time bomb that offers one of the most incredible songs in history right before a bankruptcy. Alright, we are now entering a level of repair bills that is literally insane. The Bentley Continental GT is the definition of luxury and performance. A handcrafted car that makes you feel like royalty. And here's a crazy secret. The car is secretly a Volkswagen underneath. The problem is, it requires a king's ransom to maintain, especially if it's out of warranty. Like the Range Rover, the Continental GT is plagued by the air suspension failures, which cost thousands to fix. But the real terror is with the massive W204 engine, which is packed so tightly in the engine bay that simple jobs becomes impossible tasks. For example, if a tiny $5 plastic vacuum hose is cracked from the engine heat, they have to take off the whole engine and transmission out of the car just to replace it. This turns minor part failures into a repair job that could cost you tens of thousands of dollars. Can you believe that? And in common electrical glitches and other expensive parts, you could understand how the ultra-rich stay rich by not buying Bentleys out of warranty. Topping our list is the car that is on everyone's bedroom wall poster, the Lamborghini Gallardo. This is the ultimate dream car, the purest form of Italian excitement. And thanks to Audi, this is more reliable than the older Lamborghinis. So, why is it on the list? Well, because the dream of owning one of these could be destroyed when a major but common service bill arrives. The number one culprit is the clutch. So, while the later Huracan is better, the Gallardo, especially the early models with the E-gear transmission, burns through clutches in as little as 10,000 miles. The replacement cost? A new clutch job at a dealership could cost you anywhere between $7,000 and $10,000, sometimes even more. And that is not a rare catastrophic failure either. This is a predictable maintenance item that could cost you as much as a good used car. That is before you get into the power steering pump leaks that could cause fires, or the insanely expensive tires and brakes. You see, the Gallardo isn't just an expensive car to buy, it is punishingly expensive to own, making it the number one sports car to avoid unless you have a literal bottomless bank account. Alright, so there you have it. 8 incredible machines that promise you the world, but will literally deliver a world of financial pain. From Italian exotics with fragile parts to German muscle with built-in time bombs. The common thread is that the thrill of the ride is quickly destroyed by the dread of the next repair bill. Look, the point of this video isn't to crush dreams. It's to make sure you go into a purchase with your eyes wide open. Before you fall in love with a car for its looks and performance, you have to do some research. Go to the owner forums, look up some of the common issues, and understand the true cost of ownership. That knowledge might be the difference between living a dream and being stuck in a four-wheel financial nightmare.